peace, and love, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned into your favorite podcast, Featured, and I'm your host with the most, coming live and direct in full effect, Kush Tucker, with my co-host.
Mike L, peace and love, everyone.
And today's very special guest is Roland Hits. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Man, good. Happy to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Everybody's time is valuable.
Most definitely. And today, Roland Hits is promoting his brand new song, Hold On. Let's get straight into it.
What if we didn't care for just a moment? We let ourselves say the things we shouldn't. 'Cause those are the
make up golden.
You're everything good but us.
Hey, Mavs, this a fucking hit.
I wanna hear things that'll make it harder when it ends. 'Cause it's worth it. 'Cause it's worth it. It's worth it. 'Cause it's worth it.
Then try to use me like a drug, feel me cup codeine. Mama say you not for trust, protect your energy. All my dark days, me talk to God and close my eyes and pray. Only one life, me get me live the best of it. Even though me still a sin, love me son another me. From the bottom, never understand the pain and suffering. Money come, money go, no fears I think. Hard life, you half it face. Talk to God, these scars feel like I can't hold on. One time for the real ones that still hold on. All the cold nights just to myself, I may still hold on. Them me want see me fall, no I proved them I taught. So me still stand tall, so the devil when it call. Me got faith in I God, so me still hold on. So me still hold on.
Yeah, definitely.
Feel me?
Good vibe, man.
Hey,
Really good vibe.
it's nothing like a good harmonization in the beginning, man.
Yeah.
I like how you guys even came in on the track.
No, I appreciate that, man.
Came in real smooth. Like, I don't know, everybody can't do that. Feel me? Like harmonize in. Like I could tell you was feeling it.
No, most deaf. It was a lot. Feel like the song really, it's really therapy to me. You know,
Yeah.
makes me save emotions. You know, like once I hear a song, this song specific, I feel like I can get over angriness, sadness, everything that's bothering me doesn't matter because I feel away when I'm really mad. But if I'm sitting in my car listening to my song, or I'm just listening.
All right. So now continue telling us you was you had ended up getting kicked out your mom's,
Yeah.
and then you had went to the psych where you was like that's where you start getting a lot of your writing done.
Yeah. Well, really, like that song that we're talking about. Hold on, I kind of like. Let's see, cut this off, my bad. But I kind of mixed up the dates, like from the first time, like I ever got in a relationship. It happened the second time where I made this picture song.
That's all
I
good.
don't know how to cause I'm trying to tell the truth,
Yeah, you know you can say that.
Yeah. You can't say nothing wrong.
Yeah, you can't say nothing wrong.
It's your story.
Yeah, it's your story.
Yeah.
So yeah, but basically, like the song, I was in a psych ward and I really just was down low. They were having me taking medication. Like it was a lot of my favorite artist is Juice WRLD, so a lot of his music inspired me to make how I
I
was
hear that
feeling,
in your music now as you say it.
type of just that sound.
Yeah.
I really mess with music hard. I mess with that side of the community. Trippie Redd. I mess with all of them. So around that time, I was really, the music was heavy. I was in there and a lot, and I wasn't understanding the way of life. So that song really, I just told what I was going through, and I had before I had went in a psych ward. Like right at the end of my relationship, my mom she had sent me to Belize, so I went out there and I experienced a lot of stuff. So just being grounded and going back to the culture, you know, seeing different two ways of life. Back where I'm at, I'm doing all this crashing out and I'm doing a lot of stuff and I'm not taking life, how
Yeah.
it should be, So
I heard you say that in the song. You was like, "Ain't nothing like being by the sea."
yeah.
Like, I heard you say that
Definitely.
mention Belize. You was like, "Man, ain't nothing like being by the sea." Like,
What part of Belize?
Keycocker.
Okay.
It's an island. They got the city part, and then the islands, So my family, they live on an island. I went out there. I stayed there for about 2 months. So I really had a great experience. That
Different world, huh?
different world, definitely.
Yeah.
It's just I start working too. Like I start working out there to the point. And I forgot that I lived in state.
yeah.
Forgot
But
about
yeah,
LA.
different time zone, different
Yeah.
total different vibe.
Different women.
Yeah, it was
all different type of vibe.
all
Different
type of
bud.
society. Yeah, yeah. It's a fucking thing.
Hell yeah.
They got their own type of gas over there. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
God,
Shout
nah,
out
for
to
sure.
Belize. Shout out to Belize.
Definitely.
But, I feel like that experience definitely, like shift over the way I look at life and like God, make me read the Bible, open up the Bible. My peers, everybody around me, we started music together. Strictly Bought a Bag, that's what it's called, our first name, So
I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
yeah, but
Hey, man, some logos should be easy there. You can just do a money bag.
nah, for real,
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff to do.
and like do like some like a S beat, like a S going through the beat, like hooking through the B or something.
Nah, that's
Strictly
hard,
by the bag.
Strictly Bought a Bag.
And maybe you can do it like the other B, like hook through the other B, like a chain or something, like a link or something.
Mm.
That'd be tight though.
I'll get your email. I'll show you some of the stuff I've done.
Most definitely.
That way you can see.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You got a good name though.
Nah,
I appreciate
strictly
that.
by the bag is
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good name.
That's a good name.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Lady, I'm about this cash,
Yeah.
about this business.
Yeah, and it was like probably like 4 people in our group, 5 people in our, but we all like I won't say family, we brothers, we grew up together, so we for sure like family, and so now I still have all of them, so I go as family to them. So we had a lot of experiences throughout there. We're all raised in South Central LA, so the way of life, how that goes, hood,
Yeah, we know what the hood look
all
like.
this stuff going on, so
Hell
we
yeah.
adapted to that, and through our music, a lot of stuff, we're elevating our music, but in the streets, it was just a lot of stuff going on. My homies was tied up. My boy, he went to jail. Like it was like a lot of stuff going on, cases, So that really made me like he's out right now, Like shout out to DC, Daycode.
Hey, shout
that
out
was his
DC,
last
stay
name.
free, man.
Stay free, baby.
But he go by DC now, because he turned his life to God. He is a big motivation to me. My brother, yeah, he's the reason why I really changed the type of music I do for real.
Nah, I feel you.
Because before he went to jail, he had made a song with me. It was like a feature song, and it was definitely some deep music, but
Nah, I feel you. It was like heartfelt, meaningful.
yeah, for sure. And I never dropped it just because the type of stuff we're saying in there, and like the streets and everything. It's just it was a mindset. Everything was a mindset. And him coming out of jail, him trying to turn his life to God. I ain't gonna put that energy around him if he trying to do that. Like I'm not dropping that song. If you want to he make Christian music.
Yeah.
Christian music. So
Make some of that with him.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
we made a Christian song.
Yeah, good.
That's dope.
We got a Christian song.
Yeah.
For real.
Definitely believe in music like that. Like
Hell yeah.
definitely want to get all types of culture, different genres for sure. But
There ain't nothing off limits.
no,
You gotta do whatever you feel like, whatever the beat speaks to you. You feel me?
Only you can tell yourself, I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I like this song to me, bro. It's got like a mixture of like country blues, but like a mixture of like rock in there.
this song, man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
most definitely.
Like it's got like a mixture, and then with your voice, the way you throw your voice, you bring that Caribbean flavor into it.
Yeah. You can
it's
feel
like-
it's by the sea.
Yeah, like so it's got
Yeah.
a lot of flavor in it, like different like culture in it.
Yeah.
Feel me? Just by like your input, like how you coming off, like with your feel me,
And your
your
subject matter.
delivery. Yeah, your subject
You're
matter.
talking
your
about
delivery.
suffering and dealing with
Yeah.
that and holding on.
Yeah.
You know, so and then you inspire those who are holding on to keep holding on.
Yeah.
Because
No,
that's what I
most
felt
def-
when I
definitely.
because we listened to it this morning, but we listened to it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So
Like I like that bar where you was like you feel worthless but you perfect.
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't let this life, don't let this life mess you up. You can feel worthless inside of your heart, but the way of life, you can see from different perspectives. Other people, they could be worthless. They can be through the deepest shit you don't even know about, but it's just how they understand life. So positive and negative forces that really made me understand life a lot. Like you can know positive and negative forces like good and bad. You know, talking about just a lot of positive and negative forces. So I feel like that definitely, like, I knew it to the point where it was just like if I do good, I'm gonna get good out of it. If I do bad, I'm really gonna do bad out of it. Like it's no good out of the bad. It's, you may think it's good, it's all an illusion, but it's nothing.
No, say that twice.
No,
There's a lot of illusions out here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that song was just basically just inspiring a lot of people, like, to, like, no matter what you're going through, like, honestly, like, you can get through that, like, personally finding something that makes you, like, that cures it, like the music. I do this because it's therapy to me, and it helps me get over anything. Like, I can get in an argument with my baby mom, I can get in an argument with my mom, and I'll listen to my music. I listen to this song specific, and
It's a good reminder.
I can feel like it made me feel true. Like I can go to my mom, but like on a different tone, but it won't be. I may say sorry, whatever's going on, baby moms, or just because the song made me remember. Like none of this shit matters. Like I felt worth this before.
That's deep.
Like we're not all perfect, but in our mental state and everything, we can get there. Perfect is in our own. You may feel perfect, I can feel perfect, but that's in our own heart. Whatever we're thinking, we're confident. That's all. It's nothing like direct to people. It's just.
Nah, it's real shit.
It sounds like this song brings you peace.
No,
Yeah.
most def, yeah.
It sounds like it brings you peace.
Like, I can listen to it every morning. When I'm on my way to work or taking my son to school. Like I see myself in the future, definitely. Like this song, like is like the open up to my story.
Nah, I feel you.
There's a lot of more, songs long road I am, so I'm not really.
Is this a single, or is this part of an album, or?
This is a single, but I feel like I'm gonna promote the song for a very long time. Far as like just getting it out there, I've been doing like a lot of Hollywood. My family, they sell food in Hollywood. Cahuenga Caribbean Cuisine, y'all can go check them out. It's on Cahuenga, right in front of 1640. Station 1640.
Yeah, go check them out, man. Don't hesitate and wait.
Jamaican
Go get a
food,
good Belizean plate.
Yes, yeah, man. It's good food. So I'll be out there, and I see people walking up. I'm promoting. I'm just trying to get people to like listen to my song. Go search this on Apple Music, Spotify. I'm a verified artist. I'm just trying to make something for myself. And like coming with true intentions. And just thinking about like I can go up to people and get it like a lot of people. Like just thinking about it myself, like there's people that do shout outs, there's people that do this and that, but I can put it, everything relies on me, So let's say I want 20 people today, I work tonight, I'm gonna try to get 20 people, 30 people tonight, and that adds, so that's what I've been doing, a lot of promotion, as far as like walking up to people in person, I still, working on, trying to get cover arts and, a good producer. I have a producer that I started with, but we've been. It's just a lot going on, So.
Stay at peace with all of it.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Because it'll iron itself out.
Nah, it will.
Whether you can work with that person again or get a new one, just stay at peace with all of it.
Yeah.
Like what we tend to do is make things like good or bad, and it's best to just like leave it blank.
Yeah.
Like leave it as a blank slate every time with people. Like I give a prime example. One of my homegirls, T, she was my videographer for a long time.
Yeah.
Filmed a whole lot of music videos for me, about like 3 out of like 6 of my music videos I have. And on the last one she recorded for me, she took like forever to edit that motherfucker. Feel me, basically. And like the human thing, the first thing I did was like judge and be like, this motherfucker, why the fuck you ain't edit my shit yet? I done already paid you, nigga. You already got the money. And whoop. But then in my mind, I'm like, nigga, don't matter. After like I did some more mushrooms, I thought about it some more. I'm like, either the footage go get lost, it is all for nothing, or eventually she go get to editing that motherfucker and send it to me. Like, you know.
Yeah, a lot of these things are tests.
And then like a lot of times like and then the whole time like she was going through her own personal stuff, like feel me, whatever she was going through.
Computers breaking, all kinds of stuff.
Just more so just like personal stuff, like emotional things. Feel me? I feel more so like from what she had told me at the time. You know? And what else can I do? Tell somebody that your feelings don't matter, nigga. Hurry up and edit my shit.
I paid you, motherfucker.
Like when you try to move at things in force, it don't get shit solved or done no quicker. Like it wasn't. If anything, saying some shit like that to her could have got my footage deleted.
Yeah. Totally.
And everything down to Dre.
Oops.
Oh, you don't care about how I feel, nigga? Well, fuck your footage.
Delete.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So it's like she can go left quick, but if you don't add nothing to the variable, if you don't try to label something, you don't try to make it good nor bad.
Or don't force.
Yeah, don't force. Just be at peace, like how you said, how Mike L said. You just stay at peace with everything that's going on.
Well, I don't like being forced.
Yeah.
So why would anyone else like being forced?
No,
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, but we've been
Some
taught to
people
move
do.
by force. Well, yeah, it depends. But normally they pay $500 an hour for that.
Oh,
type
for
of force.
sure.
So yeah, if I don't like being forced, how could I believe someone else wants to be forced? But most people moving in force and not power.
Yeah.
They don't know the difference.
That's how I feel about like on the road of my music, you know, promoting it like online and stuff, you know. I feel like I'm losing a lot of connections, but at the same like the personal ones, you know, like they already know what's going on, you know, I'm stay locked in with them, but it's just like it could be family, it could be like people that support me, you know, that's not like I don't you know, you can feel the love, you know, you can feel when somebody's sending you love, like
Yeah, you can
like,
feel the
you know?
reciprocation. And
Yeah,
now,
it's
like
just-
with certain people, you ain't feeling it.
Yeah, and it's just more about like I have to understand like they might be feeling some type of way, but I don't have that type of animosity or what type of intent.
No, I feel you in
know,
your
to
heart.
feel like
That's all that
you know?
matters.
Yeah, that's all that
I
matters.
make music for me. It's not like, you know, if I'm showing you love, it's because I'm liking your content, reposting your content. It's because I really feel that I like it. You know, like I'm gonna like it. If I don't like it, I'm still gonna show some love because that's just how I am. You know, like if people gonna be people. You know, people not like my music. You know, but I still, you know, take it as, you know, I still keep going. It's just like not everything people's gonna like, not everything people's gonna, you know.
So you saying you genuinely do what you do?
Yeah, no,
Like you're not reposting that guy's stuff, so he'll repost your stuff.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
saying I just like your stuff, and that's the. I feel you.
But
That's how I do it too.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like at the end of the day, social media is social media. You know, if I meet you in person, I'm gonna be the same person I am on social media. You know, so if I'm liking your stuff on social media in person, I'm gonna tell you about the shit. Like, oh, bro, you should get a video or whoop because I'm hearing it. You know, I'm tuned into your stuff. You know, so
No, I feel you.
it's
Gonna
it's
give
nothing,
genuine
it's
input.
nothing fake on the social media that I'm faking in real life. You know, like when I post what I do, you know, it's throughout the way I feel. I'm not flexing. I'm not trying to show people what to do. I'm telling you my story and how I feel and how I can, you know, inspire other people. Like my fan base is a lot of people that, you know, really like mess with me, you know, and some people I grew up with, some people I went to school with, some people just, you know, associates, you know, and it's just, you know, we know each other for like a decade now, you know, so since you know, at middle school, elementary, you know, so it's like a lot of people just know me from, you know, just a genuine person, you know, so I try to keep that, you know, with as far as I'm going, you know, like nothing, you know, can really change me because of the fact that I got God, you know, and I can say that now because back then, you know, it was just, you know, I was young, you know, I wasn't really thinking about the spiritual, none of that, you know, and
Yeah, most of us aren't, man.
yeah,
No,
You
you
know.
just living.
You know, we're trying to get the bag.
Yeah.
You're
Nah, definitely.
trying to get the bag. That's what we're all taught. Get the bag.
But I definitely believe in like faking it till you make it, you know, like far as like your mental, the way you know think. It's like going into a job. You go to a job, you're not. I wouldn't say you're being fake to your personality, but you gotta act a certain way, you know, or you gotta present yourself a certain way. So it's bringing you to a whole different personality, you know. So My
Nah,
future
yeah.
with my like when I'm going out, you know, it's just my networking type of personality. You know, like I make sure everything's professional. You know, like
Nah,
I
it's
try to-
different. It's different costumes.
No, yeah, you got to put on a mask.
Yeah.
It's you know
Nah,
it's
it is.
whoever you in front of.
Like y'all remember in school, I remember elementary school, they used to be like, put on your thinking caps, kids.
Yeah.
Like, I used to really like, I used to be like, boop, put it on my invisible thinking cap. I used to really feel smarter.
Yeah.
It was like, bitch, thank you for reminding me.
Totally.
I need to put on my smart cap.
Yeah. I had on my comic book cap.
Yeah.
I was thinking about comics.
Not for sure. Dragon Ball Z and shit.
Yeah, you know.
No, that's definitely how it is. No, like I've been smoking for a minute too. You know, so it's smoking. I really just I smoke still. You know, but the way I settled from it is just you can do a lot of stuff when you high. You know, you know like I'm sure everybody when they first started smoking, it was more invested into like with the weed. You know how it hit. You know, smoking with the homies. You know, like it's
Who gonna
shit.
roll the blunt first?
Yeah, but I realized
I get to
when you-
roll the blunt. Niggas
Nah,
nah,
for
about the
real.
craziest shit.
No.
Nigga, I bought the blunt. Nigga, I get to roll it.
We're gonna roll
I
up
got
four
the
at one.
weed.
We're gonna roll up four at one time. It's
Nah,
pass.
Oh God, burn it all up at once.
3 hit. Pass it.
But you gotta have those experiences.
No,
Hell yeah.
And
To find out, none of it really matters.
nah, yeah.
Nah, I was gonna say the main time, the most times was home. You know, alone, smoking. You know, That's when I wrote my music too. I write a lot of music when I'm alone. You know, I feel like that's mainly it's weird, but I write music like I don't go to. I have insomnia, so I go to sleep like sometimes 4 in the morning. You know, so I like the peace at night. You know, I like the nighttime. I prefer the
feel you.
nighttime than the daytime. You know, like
I'm a
12
night out too.
Yeah, like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I just be sitting there like.
That's my favorite time to do shrooms. Not 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'm saying at nighttime. Feel me? I like to be coming down on
it's
this.
less brainwave energy.
No.
So during the daytime, everybody's brainwaves are colliding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you hit about probably 1 in the morning, 1:30, most people going to sleep, getting ready for
Even
work.
the
or something.
the sun rays is way more powerful and like just more vibrant.
Yeah, it's more radiation in the daytime.
Like during the daytime. Feel me?
No, that makes
There are
sense.
more cars passing by. I feel you. It's way more peaceful at night. I'm definitely more of a night person.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to sleep, or is it something you like?
I mean, I had trouble going to sleep. You know, I didn't take much melatonin or nothing, but it was just the fact that I was so enjoyed with the nighttime and just like me, like I don't be comfortable like I am in the night when I'm at this time. You know, so if I'm feeling a type of way, especially getting good songs out of it. Getting a vibe going. Like I can turn on music at that time. Because like I lived in an apartment at that time, but it wasn't that. The neighbors they'll tell me turn that shit down, but I'm working on my music. Like, bro, like, I'm not listening to nobody else. I'm working on my shit. So
God.
I'm definitely gonna turn this shit up or lower down a little bit, but I'm
You
still
trying to
gonna
get the
vibe out.
vocals right. You trying to get the sound right. Make sure everything sound level. Because like shit sound different coming out the car speaker,
Nah, totally.
your headphones,
In the studio.
and the regular like studio speaker or like an amp. Like if you got one in your room or something.
My neighbors start to ask me like, I was in my one day I walked out my house. He was like, "Why do you play the same beat every night?"
I was like, nigga, because I'm
I'm
done
writing
working
to
on
it.
the song, nigga.
Yeah, I'm writing to it. Totally. Totally.
Do you like it? I would ask the nigga, is it get stuck in your head yet?
You want to get on the track?
You asking me the wrong questions, motherfucker.
Nah, he was fucking with it. He was just saying like, I just like now like I hear the beat every time. Like,
He's trying to make sure, it's like, is he obsessed with someone else's song or is he working on some shit over there?
No, totally. Oh, just a side note: if you do want to go to sleep, take magnesium.
magnesium.
Magnesium is real good to help you fall asleep, and it's good for your body. So it's not like it's gonna leave you groggy
Yeah,
or anything like that.
almost does.
Just in case, because I used to deal with insomnia too. I'd go to bed at like 1 in the morning, have to get up at 5,
No.
and I
How
did
many
that for
blunts you gotta
years.
sleep to smoke to go to sleep?
Well, now I smoke joints. I mix up the grab leaf with the joint, with the weed and the paper. So I probably I don't get high, but probably like 2. Like I have my son, full time. So it's just I smoke probably twice a day. To be honest, like I smoke in the morning before I wake up, or right when I wake up, and then I go throughout the day. When I come home later, that's when I smoke, and then I say twice. If it just depends on the day, the morning. You know how I'm feeling. You know, like
No, I feel you.
if I feel like it's stress today, like yeah, I'm gonna smoke two. You know, if I feel like I have stuff to do, I'm gonna smoke a half or you know like smoke like
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
a full blunt. It's just I've been smoking weed for a long time, so it's just the point of like I'm gonna still smoke this shit when I have the time. You know,
Yeah.
But, like in the future for sure. You know, I'm gonna for sure be smoking when I'm wealthy. You know, so you know not saying for sure, but you know it's just shit. We you know
Yeah, if it's one of your dreams and it's on your list, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I just feel like
I plan to grow my own.
Because I got like insomnia or like, oh no, I just be up hella late too. So it's like, I know like sometimes I be up until about like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And like, I done probably smoked about like 2 or 3 blunts.
Yeah.
Just like within that span from
See, I'd have fell asleep.
And blunts put me
12.
to sleep.
But that's why I asked because sometimes sometimes it might be one blunt to put me to sleep. Like I can smoke one blunt at midnight and I might get sleepy. But then some nights my mind just keep on going. I'll be like, man, I gotta roll another one because I don't feel sleepy still. And it might have been like 2 hours past, like, because I thought I would have went to sleep from midnight, and now it's 2 in the morning. I'm like, damn, I thought I would have just naturally felt sleepy. Like, let me lay down in the bed by now, and it don't happen. So I'll be like, fucking roll up one more.
Yeah, I feel
And then
you.
I smoke that one, and then by the time I'm done smoking that one, it's like 3, 4 in the morning. And I'm like, that's when I for sure go to sleep. But that's what I asked you. I'm like, shit, because everybody different. Some people could get home after that long day of work, 9 or 10, smoke that blunt while they watching the show or something, you know, winding down, and you just end up don't even finish the whole blunt sometimes. Because sometimes I have nights like that too. Like I agree with you, because like if you had a long ass day, you just been moving, it don't be no time to break down or smoke no weed. Like, because you doing so much moving around.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro.
No, definitely.
I agree with you.
It depends on circumstances.
Hell yeah.
Because that will
'Cause I
affect
know-
how much you
I know
smoke
when
or
I
not
got an
smoking.
early day, I don't wake and bake. Like if I gotta pop up and I know I gotta be out the door by like 8 a.m. or earlier, I don't really feel me wake and bake. Feel me? It also depends what I got to go do. Feel me? If it's like some leisure, just go run errands shit, then I'm wake and bake.
Yeah.
But if it's like some business, nah, I just gotta go handle that.
And it's a time span too.
Yeah,
Yeah, because weed can slow you down.
yeah.
It can slow you
And I'm just a person. I know how I like to enjoy my weed. Like I want to enjoy my weed in like a relaxed mode. I don't want to feel like, oh man, I gotta hurry up and go do this. And when I get there, if I smell like weed, people might be judging me. I don't want to think about none of that. So I just put out the weed on.
No, I agree with that. Because some people still, even though it's legal, are kind of funny
motherfuckers try
about
to
it.
act like they better than you. Like nigga, weed is like a cigarette now, dog. That's
Pretty
not the
much.
game plan.
Yeah,
Especially if you smoke like me and him. Like weed is like a cigarette, bro. Like that shit ain't getting me high. Like same person. Like this one chick asked me. She was like, "So are you high right now?" And like an hour had passed, and I'm like, "No. I mean, I feel good, but." I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even know how to answer that question really, because I'm like,
No, it's not like liquor.
yeah,
Like
it is.
liquor can get you
Yeah,
where
it's like
you.
I'm not a teenager. Like I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not finna be silly off weed. Like giggling and laughing.
No, not if
That
you've been
shit-
smoking for a while.
Yeah, that
It's
shit
just
don't
not-
make a nigga
it's not
like
gonna do
that.
that. You know, it's like a cigarette.
Yeah,
You get a little momentary 10-minute high from hitting a cigarette, and then it's gone.
yeah.
You know.
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
once you get your good cough, like that's when I tap the blunt out.
Yeah.
I get a good cough on the weed, and sometimes I can just get like a good tingly feeling. Sometimes I might not even cough, but like I might get this tingle throughout my body off the weed,
Yeah, for sure.
and I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm faded.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, I was like, I'm faded.
Anything else is greed.
Yeah, anything else
This
is
is
greed
greed.
for
You
sure.
just
Like,
smoking
nigga,
to
it's
smoke.
excessive.
Yeah. I just want to see myself smoke.
It's never enough. Everything that you do, bitch, is never enough.
You sick.
If you ain't got the money, get it out your butt.
So what? Had to throw that in there, huh?
Yeah.
He said, "Say the whole word."
Gotta say the whole,
Whole word.
Feel me?
So what's future plans? I mean, this is a really good song. I can see this, even though I haven't been to your family's restaurant. I can see this being a theme song to their restaurant. You walk in and hear it as you buying your food.
Yeah.
Are they
like-
playing it there?
They don't really have nothing set up right now, but
It's on you.
It's on you. You might want to think about
You
that
feel me? You
when
part
you
of the
mention
business.
when you mention the food, and I'm like, oh, I can feel this vibe.
Yeah.
Walking to the restaurant.
Nah, definitely because
You know.
it got the Caribbean vibe,
Yeah.
bro. Like, feel me?
So someone comes and get a plate of food. They hear that song. They could be like, oh, that's my son. That's my nephew. That's my
Yeah.
and so then everyone who loves Caribbean food is enjoying the music and the food. I mean, that's how I get
Yeah.
down with the vibe of
Nah,
Caribbean.
it's a combo.
It's a
Honestly,
combo.
we saw that in Costa Rica. It was
Yeah.
a young Jamaican cat. He was out there promoting his music at his Jamaican restaurant,
Yeah.
like with his moms and pops.
Okay.
That they own. They all own they little family business. Hey, in the,
And he's playing similar vibe music.
yeah.
So he's all, man, that's me. We for real.
I'm like, damn, I thought that was somebody else already.
Yeah,
out.
this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you cross promotion.
Yeah.
You know.
I hear you.
Now you got T-shirts on the wall.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? And people can get the single. They can download it. You know how you got the QR code.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
man, you should
how
even
many
think
people
about-
come through the restaurant per day?
Um,
I don't mean like you got to give real numbers, but you know what I'm saying.
But I guess we set up in a club in the front of the club. So 1640 station 1640. So the people that come out the club, be the ones that's buying food.
Oh, yeah. So y'all getting about like, even at least at nighttime, like 200, 300 people.
So that's good steady traffic.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Plus, you can still, since you've been doing meet and greets,
Mm-hmm.
so just imagine if you do your meet and greets, because you told us you meet 20, 30 people a day on your own,
Yeah.
plus you use that.
No.
You get what I'm saying? And then they're in a good vibe because they're coming out the club, they're ready to eat. You know what I'm
'Cause I
saying?
definitely them 20, 30 people I was speaking on. I meet them through that process. Like like a certain, like let's say I'm taking out some food, or like I'm at the side, or I'm engaging with people, like they're just sitting right there. So I'm like, oh yo, I do music. Go check me out. All platforms, Rolling Hits. I'm on Instagram too. And then
Heck
go to
yeah.
the next person. So it's just really, I feel like the food, like speaker wise, I need to get on that. I feel like people need to hear me, far as like the sound, like the words, people gonna always relate or feel how they feel about it. I feel like the sound is what open people's ears, like like this person's actually trying to pursue that career.
It's positive, but it's not preachy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes positive songs are too preachy.
Yeah, I believe in like perspective and how should I say things. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to come off as like
Well, shit, the first bar was hard, bro. You was like,
use me like a drug.
drug, yeah.
No, definitely, because
Taking your energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
for
was
real.
like, Mama said, protect your energy.
For real.
Like, feel me?
it's definitely
Could you tell us like a particular situation where you felt like that?
I'll say I mean, like I said, I went to Psych Lord, but I went there another time. I went there 2 times. This is sound crazy, but I had another time where I the same thing as two fallouts just to get where I am right now. So I went to the Psych Lord, and this is another relationship. This is this is with someone close to me. My son's mother. So we had a lot of ups and downs, and I really took this. This was different for the first one though. Like I crashed out, but I used that that time to really like this. I already learned a lot of stuff from being there from the last time. So like I knew it would help me out, just from remembering like where I was stuck at and stuff. So like just being there again, I looked into like just more about like my feelings and spiritualness and working out. Like it was just like
In a routine for yourself.
yeah, and the protect your energy was everything. Like they was giving me medication. They was giving me a lot of stuff like Xanax, a lot of stuff to what they got going on in there, but that's not the way it helped me out.
You sound ridiculous.
Nah, you ain't lying.
And first night I got in there, I took this blue. I think it was a blue pill. I think it's called Seroquel, and I fell asleep. Woke up the next morning, pissed, and like
God damn.
Was your spine hurting?
I
Yeah.
got up and I'm just like,
That's what that shit do.
Yeah.
Side effects.
That's
man.
what I've heard from other people. They're like, you have this weird feeling in your
nah,
spine.
I was definitely feeling uncomfortable. Like, and then the lady The lady came in there like, oh, breakfast, like like I'm just
Some slop, huh?
yeah, and
Bullshit.
I'm just like, nah, bro.
This
like,
ain't breakfast.
nah,
That's
bro.
death.
Nah.
They poison away from me.
Man, it was just going through my head. Like I had a notebook with me while I was there, so I was really just every moment I was feeling,
Journaling.
every moment I was feeling, I was just thinking of like therapy. You know, like that therapy. You know, most of the therapy sessions was me telling them to play my music on Apple Music. You know, like so everything was about music at that time. You know,
What did they say when you asked them to play the music?
no, they definitely play my music.
But that was nice.
Yeah.
So they were cooperative with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It had a little profanity in there because I didn't start like my new voice right now that I'm more like on the emotional side and more speaking from the heart. Um, it comes at it's less profanity, But the songs when I first started with, like I said in a couple like 20 minutes ago, I was in the streets and doing a lot of stuff, with peers and this and that. That's how I started music, So when I got in there, I only had a couple songs that I had on platforms, so they played those songs, and most of the songs it was still like I was coming from a more like I was still talking about life, but it was just at a certain standpoint. So it was they played it. People had to they say they liked the song. I had a EP out. It had like 4 songs on it, so people were tuning in.
What's the name of the EP?
Up Next. Next Up.
Up
I
Next.
think it's Next Up. Yeah.
Okay.
The Next Up.
Where
That was
can
my
people
first
find that?
EP. Apple Music's on all platforms. Spotify, Apple Music.
Check that out.
YouTube.
By Rolling Hits.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like my new sound is what I want to pursue. Especially through like the experiences I've been through, like what I was telling you guys about. Like that definitely wants me to have a reason to strive for and take it seriously, and really because it's true. Like the other stuff was true too. Not saying it wasn't true, but it was just coming from a more like
This is more true to you.
it was
Like
more
it's
true to me. Like
this
when
is
you go
something
back
that you
home-
want to promote.
Yeah, facts. When you go back home from all that street stuff, you getting in a whole different personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, because it's a mask.
Yeah.
When you in the street, it's a mask.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they call it a tough guy act.
Yeah, totally.
Feel me?
That ain't how your mama raised you.
No,
Man, when I started doing these bus shoes, I knew for sure I was like, man, all these niggas out here talking all this blood and cuz shit. Niggas can't wait to get home and take off that blood and cuz shit and say, I love you, baby. To their baby mama or whoever they
He
mama.
put on a robe and some
They
fuzzy
grandma,
slippers.
they grandpa, they kids, motherfucker can't wait to play with the baby. Like, where all that tough guy shit and holding guns at where you hold the baby, change your diapers, nigga, nowhere. Because that shit is a
Well,
bad.
you wasn't born doing that.
Yeah, that's how you know it's pretend. It ain't the real. Like, but I feel you though. Like
We
some
go
of you
along
as
to get
artists-
along.
Yeah, I feel like just being in South Central. Like I grew up on the East Side. I grew up, say like Manchester. Manchester Firestone area.
Oh yeah, I know that. I used to work in that area.
Yeah, I grew up all down there. So I already knew the two sides of music. Like, and everything was really gang related. So it's either you making music for it or not. So like
Yeah.
I can still be on that type of zone, but not gang related. It's just my family, affiliates, my people that trying to make it out of music. Most definitely. That's all love, because it's all love at the end of the day. It's not nothing gang related. It's just what we've been through.
It's
our
telling your
struggle.
story.
Yeah. So that's definitely gonna be something I look back at and take those people up with me. But like I definitely had to change my the way I make music. Just being in South Central, I know that everybody makes a certain type of music. And it's just too many people making the same type of music. Not that it's bad. It's just like
We're all stocked up.
There's so many different, there's so many different ways to make music. Like I can make a rap song tomorrow, but I can still make a singing song the next day. Like it's just I can hop on a lot, reggaeton. Like just try to mix something up. It's just the fact that we have too many different genres and we're so stuck in one. And
Now you got to get outside the box.
Plus, it sounds like, and correct me if I am wrong, sounds like you went through some darkness and now you in the light.
yeah, most def. It was a lot going on at the time. My mom, a lot of people had a lot of personal issues that I came across. So I'm not gonna get too deep in that about my mom's.
No, you don't have to.
Relationship wise, at the same time that was going on, my relationship wise, I have a son. His name is Jakari. He's 2 years old. So around that time, a lot of stuff was going on with the relationship, and I went to the psych ward, but I already came back, because it was his birthday and stuff. and I came out like 2 months before his birthday. That was like his first birthday.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's when I really start to change a lot of stuff, and like see more light out of it, because I took that
you want to be there
experience.
for your son.
Yeah, I took that experience as more like I'm never come back here, and like I'm never like my energy is everything. Like now, like
Hell yeah.
crashing out, anything have to do physical, like crashing out. I'm like past that. Like I can't like afford to like put myself in that position. Like, and that's what music helped me. Like I'm listening to this song and I'm feeling way better. So why should I, get mad or take it as that? I know myself, So the lightness really just came from being true to myself and really taking like great life not for granted, Like
Hell yeah. Staying grateful.
and my family, we're like my cousins. I have cousins that's immigrants, like we're from Belize, so it was just really like I have people in the island, that's doing their thing, like my cousin. Shout out to Carter Music, Dre, they make music over there. So on the island, Keycocker, yeah. So it was really just everything, I noticed is these people are more realer than the people down here,
Oh, most definitely.
A lot of like connects, that I really just opened up my eyes. Like it's so much to this world than just sticking in one place. And
Oh yeah.
and everybody has, not everybody, but majority of people have this certain mindset, and it's not, it's just a drought. It's just recycling.
Yeah.
I'm not getting nowhere. I'm not benefiting. I've been smoking this whole time, investing, doing this, but I'm not getting nowhere. Nothing's happening. Like
You have to decide what you want to happen, because they'll try and tell you it's strictly on how many like follows and fans and how much money. But what if you're making music that's really touching people?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And those other things can show up,
Yeah.
but you want to, like, you got to concentrate on what it is you want out of this.
Yeah.
Because people will tell you what you're supposed to get, but that might not be what really brings you your wealth.
Yeah.
You get it. And like you said, when you go to other countries, it's different. Because we've been to other countries, and sometimes the power grids go down.
Yeah.
So then they dealing with a whole nother thing here. Here, you can just plug in and shit run all the time. You go to another country, and certain times of the day, power grid go down, man. So you can't record during that time period.
Yeah.
So in other places, people keep it honest
Yeah.
about what it really looks like. Here, people rent Ferraris and shoot videos and pretend they own them.
Yeah.
It was a lot of like the life had slowed down for me. Like I got there, everything just felt like life stopped for me. Just like especially on the island, not going home. My mom booking my ticket, I'm staying there, so I got to get used to it. Like the way they live, like as far as survival skills, like everything shift over for me. So
Day-to-day work.
yeah, day to day. Everything to this day, people ask me how I'm doing day by day, because that's the only thing I can give off. I can't say I've been fine. I'm doing good, because it's day by day. How I'm feeling today, it's all about mindset. It's all about fresh
true.
thought, like
That is why you want to tap in with people
Yeah.
and check on your loved ones or whoever you deem valuable in your life, and whoever checks on you, check on them.
Yeah.
Cause shit, like it's very true what you say. Just cause you're doing well last week, don't mean you're doing well this week.
Yeah.
And you really could still be doing well,
Yeah.
but as you said, Roland, what's your perspective on it?
Yeah.
Like
And
new
I'm totally-
new
I mean,
circumstances could
I
come
think
in.
you're always doing well as long as you're breathing, and that's
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
want to
totally.
keep on doing.
Yeah,
But
totally.
You here to punch another ticket.
Yeah, I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
I always feel like I'm doing well because it's another shot to get shit right.
Now there might be shit I want to
Organize
make
and put your
happen.
life in order.
Well, I might want to make certain things happen, and I haven't figured it out yet. So maybe I'm puzzled.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Like, man, how do I get this done? I thought it
Doesn't
worked
mean
this
you ain't
way.
doing well though.
But sometimes I've taken it that way
Yeah.
because I think
But I
that
feel like
thing
it's
has to
okay for a
happen.
little while.
No, it
That's
is.
the initial thing you feel like.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, without that, you can't feel new again.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, I'm not puzzled anymore. I've accepted that, you know what, I'm going to get it done. I think it's going to work this way. I'm approaching from it. And now I feel, if you will, even again.
Yeah.
I feel balanced again. But like you said, sometimes you got to be unbalanced to feel balanced again. And then a new, fresh feeling comes in. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Look, bro, I'm going to keep it with you rolling. Hats off for everything you've passed through. Because it's not easy to pass through these things. A lot of times we don't have no guidance as men.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're still expected to be a man.
No, most
Man up. How? Where's the book? You know what I'm saying? So
that's another reason. That's another reason why music, like being able to let that emotion out in a music form, helps me bypass that. Oh, you gotta man up or whatever. Like I'm just like, for sure, I ain't gotta tell y'all put it in a song. You gonna hear it.
Yeah.
I would say God up.
Yeah.
I've appreciated everything you said today about God and bringing your spirituality
Almost there.
into the forefront because,
That's everything. Like,
yeah, man is faulty.
Yeah, like I believe in. I'm making music, like God knows my intention to this music, so I don't take it as like, I was through that battle where like I couldn't make music because I felt guilty, like I felt it was just something from making a certain type of music, and then I tried to switch it up, I felt I was dealing with the devil, and it just wasn't.
Definitely.
It wasn't really, I realized it, so I had to switch the way I make music, and
I feel you.
really connect with God. Cause
You're a firm knower, and if you know better, you do better.
yeah, I can still make this type of music, but the way I put it in perspective, like God knows my intentions, like
Yeah.
I can say how I feel in my story, but God knows that, just how my intentions come,
And where can they find Hold On?
You can find Hold On all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, it's everywhere. It's on Instagram, everywhere, YouTube.
And they just look for Hold On? Should
Hold
they
On,
look for your
Rolling Hits. Yeah.
Okay, good. Rolling Hits. I wanted you to put that
Rolling
up.
Hits is ROWLANDHITZ. ROWLANDHITZ. Rolling Hits.
And that's on all
That's
platforms.
on all
like
platforms.
IG, YouTube.
RG, YouTube, Pandora, YouTube Music. I'm more like, I'm a verified artist on Spotify and Apple Music, so, I got the mainstream, connect. So, Amazon Music, Tidal, like, I'm on everywhere, so you can find me.
For sure, for sure. Any final shout outs you want to give?
Take your time.
First, foremost, I want to thank God, I wanna be
Definitely.
here
Amen.
for you.
Sure.
I got Tomorrow's Never Promised. This is my first tattoo, but I really, I want to get more tattoos for sure, but I feel like this had to be my first tattoo because this really, Tomorrow's Never Promised, this is the reason why I'm here. So,
Thank you.
another person I want to shout out, this is a person now, I thank my mom. I want to thank y'all too. I want to thank y'all for.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you coming.
No show without you, bro.
I
Nah,
seen
for
y'all
sure.
my
This
first
show was
performance.
good.
Y'all showed a lot of love. Like I in Hollywood, and I appreciate that. Like it's
Off
just
top, man. Hey, now you had a great performance, man, and some great music that night.
I appreciate it. That was my second performance actually, but I'm still working on my performance. Like how to like come off and like present in a professional way and still come off as
Look at
genuine,
yourself in the mirror. That's
Yeah.
what I always do. Me and him do that, and me and him practice with each other because we got music with each other. So it's a little bit easier when you got songs with someone else to practice with.
Yeah.
But how I do with, like if it's a solo song, I just look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Even if it's a song with me and him, like I want to look in the mirror that way. I know the face expressions I might want to make
Yeah.
on a certain bar,
Yeah.
or like hand movements, or like I'm on a certain bar, I might want
Yeah.
to start walking around the stage or
Yeah.
making some motion or something. Like you want to know exactly how you gonna look
And
to the
trust
audience.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Trust yourself.
Trust yourself.
Trust
is the most
yourself.
important thing.
I recently did my last performance like a month ago. I felt good about the performance because like you guys said, I've been doing a couple stuff. I have a mic, so I always walk around the house playing my music on the speaker, and just like getting that feeling of like singing my own music, learning how to hold the mic a certain way, just like learn the basics for real. So that helped me with the performance. Yeah.
You're doing great, bro.
Nah, you doing wonderful.
You did, in case of no one's told you, you're doing great.
No,
Any-
appreciate
Keep
you,
going.
man.
For
Any
real,
final
you're doing
shout-outs
great,
you wanna
bro.
give? You shouted out us,
Um,
moms.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Love you too. It's just everything, like I said, day by day. So the people I'm shouting out is really like, life is short, So I try to think as much as I can. If it's not like speaking, like it's in my head, But I want to thank, I want to thank everyone for, watching this podcast. I want to really hearing me out. It's not, appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's really just from the heart, so.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to share our content. And as always,
You saw it first on Featured. Peace and love, Mike L.
Let's go. I'm blowing chronic smoke in the wind. Going places you've never been, accumulating dividends.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention and your subscriptions. If you have a business or a service you would like to promote, or if you don't have one, and you just want to come on the show and talk and be a guest on Featured, please DM us at featured_guests on Instagram. We look forward to hearing from you and seeing you. Peace and love.